Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending the Life Coach Office open call for the month of June. My name is Kim Horvath, and I'm responsible for all of the customer service needs with Life Coach Office. And I'm excited to come before you today and to bring to you some answers to many of the questions that I received through email, through our customer support area. So we're going to get right into it. I just want you to know from a time perspective, we always ask that you set aside an hour of time for these calls. Sometimes they'll last an hour, sometimes they'll be shorter. It all depends on whether or not we get, how far we get through what we expect to accomplish, and also any questions that may come up during the time that we're spending together for the call. Today, I do have several questions that have been coming to me recently that I want to discuss. Then I want to talk about a few of the upgrades that have come on, some of our enhancements that have come on board over the past couple of months that I want to make sure that you are aware how to use. And then I want to talk to you about a few of the other Life Coach Office open calls that we're going to be scheduling over the summer. So we do have a bit of a full um, agenda planned. So we're going to go ahead and get right to it. Now you should all be able to see my screen, and if you can't, I'm going to ask that you use the chat feature on GoToMeeting, and you can let me know that you cannot see it. Okay, so I'm just looking at that feature now. Just use that if you're not able to see the classroom. If anything comes up, if you have any questions, just use that chat feature, and I will get to it. Periodically, I'll be taking a look at that. Okay. What you see on your screen, this is a copy of my Life Coach Office screen that I use as a demo whenever I am working with you all, so that I can work through the questions that the many of you have. And so any of the tutorials that you've seen, this is the screen that I'm looking at. This is your home screen. As you can see, it says welcome Kimberly, and yours will say welcome whatever your first name is. And right across the middle of your screen there, those are the main icons that you take a look, that you go to all the time. And so we just made it a little bit easier for you to um, get to those areas of Life Coach Office. Yes, they are the same areas that you will go to if you go to all of the written icons there on the line. So um, it doesn't matter if you use the My Account button that's written in blue, or the My Account button that is in the square, that's larger there in the middle of the page. It's going to take you to the same place. That's one of the questions that I get sometimes. So what we're going to talk about first is a question that I've received recently. And basically the question is, how do I give access to documents to only one client? So many of you are familiar with the classroom in the library, where you can upload documents that you're going to give access to a number of people. But sometimes you have documents that are specific to that one particular client, and you would like to upload it so that they could see it, but you do not want to give access to that particular document to anyone other than that particular client. Well, the way you would do that is that you would add that to the important documents folder inside the client profile. What am I talking about? Let's take a look. All right, so you're going to click on the button that says client. And I have two clients in here. As you can see, one status is active, one status is unverified. The active status is the one that has actually signed in. If whether they're a paying client or not, they've done what they've needed to do to gain access to Life Coach Office. The one that says unverified, that person has not yet gone into the email that they have received from Life Coach Office in order to move forward with the process of becoming a client. That's how you'll know whether they did it or not. So we're going to go into Dave Smith. We're going to click on him as a client. And right here it says coaching journal, vision and goals, important documents, invoices, coach only notes, and system access. This is the coaching profile. These are the folders that are inside your client folder. All right. This is the client folder, and within the folder there are sections. think of it as a 5 subject notebook, right? And it's a complete notebook, but each area of the notebook holds a different thing. What you want is you want to upload a particular file and into their important documents area. So let's click on important documents and you'll understand what I mean. When you click on important documents, as you can see, when you go into my client Dave Smith's file, he has a client agreement there, and we have his life discovery workbook. Okay, his client agreement is literally the agreement that he has downloaded from me, signed, and uploaded it back so that I have a copy of his, we have a copy of his agreement for coaching. His life discovery workbook is a workbook that I use with my coaching clients. It's in addition to the journal that is already a part of the program, but you may have a particular workbook or some worksheets, something like that, that you want your people to use when they're coaching with you. This is where you would upload that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply click upload. We're going to add a file. And then it's going to just take you directly to your um, computer hard drive. We're going to go into that, and then we're just going to upload a form. And maybe there's a checklist. Okay. You see it there. This is what you did upload, and then just put start upload. Would you like to notify your coach client about the new file? I'm going to say yes. This means that when I upload this file, they're going to get a notice that I've uploaded something to their account. And there you have it. You see it there. They're going to receive an email, and now they know to go into Life Coach Office because there's an email. There's a new file that's being uploaded. Now, some of you may be using written documents a lot for your clients. So you may want to further divide these into folders. Okay, so let's say I want to keep a folder specifically for all of Dave's goals. Okay, so let's click on new folder, and I'm just going to put goal folder because I actually use a goal form when I'm working with my clients. So we're going to click put goal folder and save. And then as you can see, the folder was created. You know that this is a folder. Number one, because it's bolded. Number two, because it has a little folder at the side. When you click it, you are now going into the folder. And as you can see, it says no, there are no documents to display. So let's change that. I want to make sure that Dave has access to the generic goal document that I use. I use a form called a GAS form. GAS stands for Goals and Steps. So I'm just going to click Upload, Add Files, and again, you'll see that it takes me to my hard drive. I know exactly where this is. Here it is, the GAS form. I'm going to upload it. See, it says start upload. Yes, I want to let him know that that form is there. And voila, in my goal folder, the GAS form is there. Now, this is a blank form. So I want to leave it there because I want to give him access to it to use every time he needs to. So what he needs to do is just print a new one or make print one and make several copies, and we will use it to work with his goals. Now, there might be some clients that I do this with and some clients that I don't. And that would be the reason why I may not necessarily want to put it in my library. Or maybe I will put it in the library, but I want to make sure that he has access to it and that he knows I want him to use it. And rather than make him search for it in the library, I'm simply going to allow Dave to have this in his file. So Dave has this now in his important documents. If I go back and back again, we're going to take a look at this again. All right. So we went into clients. We went into Dave Smith. We went into important documents. And now you can see he has a goal folder When I click the goal folder, he does have the gas form there. All right. And then when you click in the important documents folder and you look underneath the goal folder, you see that we have the additional GS checklist. Okay, that is there. It is as simple as that. You can do that for every client that you have. All right, so that was the first question, and we talked about how to create folders and how to upload important documents in that area. So another question that I was asked about was again about clients, and it says, how do you grant clients access to groups? Excuse me. Um, when they have not when they're already a part of your system. So let's take my client Dave. Let's go to Dave. So as you can see, Dave is part of the Pathfinders group, the Pathfinders program. That's what he has taken part in. But maybe there is some aspects of another group that I want to give Dave access to without changing the actual group that he joined. All right. So let's click on Dave, and it says System Access. Let's go to System Access. And here it shows you all of the groups that are available in my life coach office. And I can give access to whomever I want in that. So right now he's a part of the Pathfinders program, but he's decided to also become a private coaching person. He wants to add some additional coaching on because Pathfinders is a group and we do it as a group with a group call, but he wants some more individualized coaching. So I have another group for my private coaching clients, different things that they have access to. So I'm going to click that. And now when I save it, Dave will have access to both the Pathfinders program and he's going to have access to anything that I give access to all of my private coaching clients. It's as simple as that. So that's how you do it when you have someone that is already a client. You don't need them to send them a link so that they can sign up again for something. You simply give them access. So I'm going to show you that one more time. Let's go back to choosing your client. All right, is simply go to clients, click on the client, go to system access folder, and then click the groups that you want to give them access to, and you save. Okay, let's say I only want to give him access to the client Pathfinders program now. There, he's just a Pathfinders program client again. Very, very simple. Easy to do. We try to make sure that everything with Life Coach Office is very easy. Okay? Now, here is something that I think is very important for all of the coaches to know about Life Coach Office, and that is that we do have our very own YouTube page. All right, so I'm going to go to, you know what? I'm going to go to my other screen because I think I have it set up already in my other screen for you. Or maybe I won't do that. Okay, we'll do it here. So I have a few different things set up. So let's just see if I can get here. Okay, so here's YouTube. And let's just try Life Coach Office. And it says Life Coach Office videos. And there you have it. Okay, so there are a ton of Life Coach Office videos that we have where it shows you exactly what, um, it takes you to where you want to get to in order to work with Life Coach Office and get some training when we're not available. All right. I have also been making some additional videos and we're adding them one by one, a few each week, trying to make them shorter so that if you only have, say, 3 to 5 minutes, you can go and you can find what you're looking for. And it's a video that's a very short video. You get what you need and then you can move on. You don't have to listen to, an example of, 5 different things when you're really only looking for one. So simply go to Life Coach Office, search it out on YouTube, and then you'll see a bunch of videos. Well, where else can you find us? Well, I'm so happy that you asked. We are actually on Google Plus. So I'm going to try to do this. I didn't do this ahead of time, but let's just see. All right, so here's the Google Plus page, and we're going to go to Life Coach Office. Oh, I just saw it. There it is, Life Coach Office. There's Renee. And there you are, Life Coach Office right there. All right, and then when you click, on YouTube, it'll take you to our YouTube channel. And there are all the videos. So here's one specifically for using the coaching journal, establishing rates, getting started. All of our open calls are also added on there. So those are the newer videos. So please feel free to go into that when we're not, because we're not home with you, right? So when we're not home, if you need a more immediate answer because you don't want to send an email, this is a great place to go as a resource for you to take a look and see if you can find what you're needing. All right. The other thing that I want to show you is in Life Coach Office um, itself. So we're back on the Life Coach Office screen. As you can see, the bottom navigation bar where it says LCO support. If you click that, there, you send that to us, and it will come across my customer support desk. And I'm just going to, you know what, I'm just going to send something. I'm going to label it customer suggestion. LCO is great. Love the videos. I'm sending it to myself, right? Put your email. Maybe you're having an issue with something and you need to do a screenshot. You can create a screenshot and upload it right there, and then when you hit send, all of that comes over to us, and I will see all of that and take a look at it. Oftentimes it's me who's answering you. There are going to be times when I will work with our development team, our IT team, or with Renee herself in order to get your questions answered, but we always do try very hard to respond to you within 24 hours, and usually when I say respond to you, I'm really talking about an answer. But just know that we are always trying to make the system better and better and better for you. And all of these enhancements come as a result of all the questions and the things that you suggest. All right, so let's talk a little bit about emails. So click on my account. I want to show you how to send a mass email to all of your clients. So let's say you're going to be on vacation and you're opting to not work for that time. Um, and you want to just make sure that all your clients know that you're going to be on a vacation, maybe because it's going to be a 3-week vacation or something like that. You're going to just take some time off. So you would go to my account and you go to mass email. Very, very simple. You click on new, and who do you want to send it to? To all clients, only clients in these particular programs. I'm clicking on all clients. I'm going to say vacation time. I'm going to leave this because by having that $ first name, it's going to pull the first name of the clients, that all of my clients in the system. And then I'm just going to say, because I'm very informal with my people, just a quick reminder that I will be on vacation July 3rd through 15th. I'm not, but let's just pretend right now, right? I should take some time off. My birthday is July 6th, so maybe I will. But I won't be gone that long. If we do not meet before that, please be prepared for a meeting the week of the 15th. Talk with you soon, Kim. All right? Then I want to preview it. I'm like, oh, okay, I think I like that. Or, okay, you know what? I think I want to edit that. We're going to edit it. And maybe I always send them a link or something. Here's how you do that. All right? Formats. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Where is it? Just lost myself. Let me go to this first, and then we're going to come back. Preview, and then we're going to send it later. All right? I'm sending it later because let's say I wasn't finished with it. Okay? All right. Now, I wasn't finished with it because I wanted to add some things to it. So, let's say we went out of it. Come on, go out. Come on. There you go. You go back into mass email. There it is there. It says not sent. We can edit it. Let's click it. All right, let's edit it. I like, oh, I don't want to send it to all clients. I only want to send it to my private coaching clients because my group clients, they're not going to miss anything. I'm just going to do that one call while I'm out. So let's change this. I'm going to send it to groups. I'm going to send it to my private coaching group only. All right, perfect. And then I want to insert a link. Unless I'm just putting this in there. Maybe there was a reason why I needed to put a link. You might want to put a link in to send your folks to a particular site or whatever. Maybe there's something on your website that you want to send them to. Now you click OK. Okay? All right. Did you see what I did? I clicked insert. The link was there. I put the web address in, and then it's there. Simple, simple, simple. You put preview. This is what it's going to look like. And that shouldn't literally make sense as far as the formatting of it. I just wanted to show you how to do that. I'm going to put send now. And there you have it. It now went. And I know that because when I go into my mass email, I see it sent on the 14th at 11:23 a.m. Okay, now it's not 11:23 really where I am, but according to this, it is because I have my time set as if I'm in the Pacific time zone in this because I was doing an example earlier this week. Okay, so that is how you send a mass email. That's how you edit it, and that's how you send it with a link. I want to show you something in the calendar. The calendar has been upgraded recently, and I want to make sure that you are able to make the changes the way you want to. So here we are. We clicked on my calendar, and we are here. And I want to move this meeting that's on the 19th to be a meeting that's on the 25th. I simply do that by right-clicking it, dragging and dropping it, and it saves it. Isn't that awesome? You could right-click it, drag it and drop it. Let's move it to the 23rd. And it saves it. And every time you move your meeting, a new email is sent to the client to say, hey, this meeting was revised. The new date and time is this. You don't have to do anything. Isn't that wonderful? And just as quickly, your email has gone out to your client. I think that's just awesome. I love that feature. Many of you asked about that, and we have added it, and it's a very successful upgrades. So these enhancements are great. Just keep on sharing with us what it is that you're looking for, because some of these are easier to do than others, and we're more than happy to make these things available to you. All right, so let's talk about group meetings. So I want to show you something here. You see here where it says 6 a.m. Pathfinders program meeting, 5 a.m. private session, um, 7 a.m. the Beaten Path Pathfinders program. That says that, but it used to be that when you would create a group meeting, that it would show you the names of the clients that were attending. It now shows you what group is attending. That is another enhancement that occurred as a result of what you were asking for. So thank you very much. Just wanted to show you what that looked like and to make sure that you notice that that change did occur. All right. Next thing that I want to talk about. Oh, this is a great one. Okay. So see the little house there, top right hand corner? That's your home button. All right. Your home button takes you to the main page that you see when you just sign into your Life Coach office. And we're going to click on My Account. We're going to click on Account Settings. We're going to click on Time Zone. Okay. What I want to show you is what happens when you decide that you want to go on vacation and you want to make sure that you change your time zone for that period of time, so that if you create meetings, you are creating them properly in the system, okay, with regard to the time of day that they're taking place. So let's click Edit. Now, my regular time zone, we're going to say, is Pacific time. But let's say I'm traveling to the East Coast. So I want to add a travel time zone. And I'm going to travel based on that little email that I just sent out. I'm traveling from the 3rd of July and I'm returning on the 15th of July. And I'm going to be in the Eastern time zone. So where is that? Just saw it. Here we go. Eastern time zone. And I'm going to click Save. From July. Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked June. Hold on one moment. June 15th. July 15th. There we go. Okay. So what this is saying is that my default time zone is the Pacific time zone area. But from July 3rd, and from July 2nd to July 15th, I'm going to be in the Eastern time zone. And what will happen is that anything that any appointments that I make for that time, that meaning from July 2nd to July 15th, is going to default me to the Eastern time zone. So let's go to my calendar, okay, and let's set a meeting. Well, let me just show you this first. Let's go to my calendar. And as you can see the yellow in here? That's my vacation time zone, or the time zone that I'm in during that time. All right, let's set a meeting, and we're going to set a meeting for the 7th of July, and we're going to invite Dave Smith to that meeting. And we're just going to call it a private session. And we will discuss your goals. Woo. All right. And then I want him to use the Pathfinders program journal template. And we're going to set this meeting up on July 3rd. No, July 7th. And we're going to do it July 7th. And we're going to do it at 11 a.m. Okay, for 1 hour. Click done. Okay, so 11 a.m. It's going to be 11 a.m. Eastern, and this is the time it is for him. It's 8 a.m. because he's also in Pacific time. We're going to click save. Okay, so it says participants time zone, Pacific time, my time zone, Eastern time. Isn't that awesome? I love that feature. I think it is a great feature, and I wanted to make sure that you guys saw it so that you would use it. When you are going to be somewhere else in another time zone, just put that time zone in, the dates that you're going to be there. We went right to my account, into the time zone area, and then you just put your time in for the dates that you're going to be away. And then any meeting that you schedule for that time zone is going to automatically default to the time zone you're going to be in. But of course, all the time zones for all of your clients are going to remain the same. I absolutely love, love, love that feature. So when you go to your calendar, and we're going to go to July, I do have his session scheduled there, but it's scheduled for Eastern time zone because the system is aware I'm in the Eastern time zone. So it's called holiday time zone. Make sure that you are using that time zone. All right, it is wow, it's 2:30 and I've already gone through all of the things that I needed to discuss with you. Let me know if you have any questions at all. You could just send me a chat message and I will know if you have any questions at all. I'm going to hold off for a few minutes because there are a few things that I want to talk to you about in relation to Life Coach Office. And then we will sign off and be ready to schedule another meeting. Nope, no questions? Okay, so I just wanted to say that, I'm excited about being able to do these calls for you. We can do them. Once a month is probably a good time for us to do them. I think you've noticed that we're trying to be consistent in when we're bringing things to you and, not overload you with what we're doing, but giving you exactly what you need and maybe a little bit more. So every fourth Sunday, as you've seen from an email that Benet sent out, that's when we are scheduling to do any of our enhancements and upgrades. It seems to be a good time for us to be able to take the system down and make it an even better system for you to utilize. With that in mind, within 2 weeks after that, I'm typically going to be doing an open call so that I can discuss the enhancements that we recently inputted, so it would have given you some time to work with them, and then also discuss the questions that I've been getting most for that month and any other updates that I may have to give. So just look out on Facebook and look out for your mass emails because we will be notifying you in those two manners in order to ensure that you are given the opportunity to participate on the calls. Now, we're playing with the days and the times of the call because we're trying to make it, trying to find out what works best for you. So we are going to continue to offer them on Sunday, probably around 2 o'clock in the afternoon or so. And we'll do that a few more times and see how it works for you. But just know that these calls are always recorded, and we do, of course, upload them to our YouTube page so that you can listen to those calls as you are available. So some people are late night people like myself, and you'd rather listen to it late at night or early in the morning, or maybe you have some time in the middle of the day. Whatever the case might be, if the time that we're hosting the call is not a great time for you, you can always go back and listen to it because we will be publishing these live on our YouTube page. The other thing is that we're going to be doing calls that are a little bit more themed. And so one of the calls that I'd like to do next month is a call to just help you utilize the system more in order to help you to increase your revenue. So look out for an email on that call. That should prove to be a very interesting call because the system is great to house all of your information, but how can you use it to help you to help market yourself or to duplicate yourself over so that you can be in more than one place at a time and you can have clients that can get coached even though you're not already right there. That's what we're going to be discussing on a call in July. We haven't scheduled it yet, but look out for an email within this week so that you can participate live on that call. Well, that's all that I have for today. Thank you so much for chiming in and being on the call with me. I'm excited that you're participating in the calls. I hope that you're enjoying your life coach office. And always, if you have any questions, just click the LCO support button and send them our way. I look forward to talking to you again soon. You take care now. Enjoy your Sunday.